news from away with your news anchors, Jimmy and Seamus O'Toole.
How's she going, my son?
Our top story?
Alberta plans to tax visiting NHL players to help the financially strapped Edmonton Oilers and Calgary Flames. If the tax does not generate enough money, after each game, any teeth found on the ice will be auctioned off on eBay.
Switzerland has finally joined the United Nations. To maintain its image of neutrality, the country has decided to sit in council, but they won't vote on anything.
Switzerland also named their official ambassadors to the UN. The Ricola guys.
Jean Chrétien has now publicly addressed the continuing infighting between Alan Rock and Paul Martin. Today, the Prime Minister referred to the two men as Canada's axis of stupidity.
Prime Minister Chrétien was in Australia for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. At a dinner, when someone said, "Throw another shrimp on the Barbie," our Prime Minister nominated Tony Blair. The name Enron has finally been taken off Enron Field, home of baseball's Houston Astros, and it'll be replaced with a new sponsor's name. Possible new sponsors for the stadium are Lens Crafters Glasses in about an hour Field, Kibbles and Bits Field, and Swiffer Stadium.
Actress Anne Hesh became a mother last week, giving birth to a 7-pound bisexual. The baby's doing fine and looking forward to spending most of its adult life in therapy. Here's a picture of the baby with Mom and Dad. Prince Edward is quitting his job as a documentary producer so he can spend his full time tending royal duties, such as waving, accepting bouquets of flowers, and getting into tabloid scandals. Whether this is the right move is uncertain, but one thing is for sure, Prince Edward looks like director Ron Howard.
British Columbia is experiencing an infestation of pine beetles. The beetle, distinctive to the province, burrows into a tree, works for an hour, and then goes for a coffee break at Starbucks.
The Alberta teacher strike has left teachers bitter towards the Ralph Klein government. They vow when they return to class, they'll get on teaching the 3 R's. Razzing, ridiculing, and ripping Ralph.
In Cuba, U.S. military officials say not only are Taliban prisoners being treated properly, some of the terrorists have signed a deal for a new Fox TV show, Guantanamo Baywatch.
British scientists have created a cane inspired by bats to aid blind people. Here we see a visually challenged man with a conventional cane. And here we see the same man with the bat cane.
Quebec is going to recognize marriages for gay couples. This can mean only one thing. It's wedding bells for Bonhomme Carnival.
The Canadian Alliance leadership vote is fast approaching. That's the topic of tonight's Point Counterpoint, our in-depth exchange of opinion.
The Alliance needs Stockwell Day.
Stockwell Day is a washed-up has-been.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's news from away.